Уважаемые дамы и господа, наступил момент, который вы все так долго ждали. Лига ACA с гордостью представляет вам главное событие вечера. Пятираундовый бой за вакантный титул чемпиона ACA в легком весе! Главный судья Ахмед Байсултанов, судьи у клетки Магомед Магомедов, Фарид Нагаев, Александр Пападопулос и Артур Шайхов. Ваш судья-хронометрист Армер Князев. И со звуком сирены ваш рефери в октагоне Виктор Карантеев. Итак, дамы и господа на трибунах, миллионы фанатов смешанных боев во всем мире в прямом эфире с арены баскет-холл города Москвы главный бой вечера, бой за титул чемпиона ACA! Представляю вам соперников и первым претендента в синем углу клетки. Ему 31 год, рост 180 сантиметров, вес 70,8 килограмма. Его профессиональный рекорд 37 побед, 7 поражений. И его стиль – ударная техника. Дамы и господа, из Омска, Россия, фото Александр Тайга Сарнавский. А вот и его соперник, претендент на пояс в красном углу. Бойцу 31 год, рост 175 сантиметров, вес 70,7 килограмма. Его профессиональный рекорд 17 побед, 2 поражения. И его стиль ММА. Дамы и господа, бывший чемпион ACA в легком весе из Красного Россия, приветствуйте, Абдулазиз Тлаян Абдулвахабов.
Бойцы на центр. Уважаемые спортсмены, работаем 5 раундов, это титульный бой. Еще раз напоминаю, правила знаете, не нарушаем. Работаем активно, после всего боя, активно защищаемся. Удачи обоим, пожали руки по углам.
Итак, тигр и лев в клетке ACA. Но победителем с поясом чемпиона выйдет только один.
Viktor Karneev takes charge of this light heavyweight title contest scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. So the tail of the tape, their slight height and reach advantage on the side of Sarnavский. Also experienced. This is his 46th pro fight. Sarnavский in the blue corner, Aziz in the red, me, Brian Lacey, alongside Brad Pickett calling this main event. The lightweight title on the line here at ACA 111.
Already Abdul Aziz is doing the right thing. It's closing the distance, taking away the real devastating kicking from Alexander.
There's some issues with the strapping on the right knee there of Abdul Aziz. He came in with 2 knee shields on, 2 supports, I should say. Commission there made him reduce it to 1. So you wonder what sort of injury he might be carrying in that rear right leg.
Luckily for him, it's his rear leg. Really hard for Alexander Sarnavский to attack it with kicks. I think really interesting about this, Brian. As a kid, I've always wondered what would win a fight out of a lion and a tiger.
Tonight, we will answer those childhood dreams, Brad.
Yeah, because Abdul Aziz is nicknamed the lion, and Alexander Sarnavский is the tiger.
So far, just feeling each other out, trying to get the range. Very much a boxing match at the minute. Sarnavский is listed as a striker. He has 11 KOs but 19 submissions. When I talked to him about that, he said people go to take me down because of my striking, and that's where I open up the submission game. So very well-rounded Sarnavский.
Yeah, he does a very, very clean, crisp sort of striking style. He likes to throw a lot more kicks, but like I said earlier, Abdul Aziz is doing the right thing with that forward sort of pressure, trying to negate the kick. It's really hard to kick on your back foot. There's only a few people who do it.
Look at the tight guard of Sarnavский, and there's a difference in the styles already. If you look at the way they're throwing, Sarnavский is picking and moving, whereas you'll watch Aziz, he's looking to try and throw big hooks. And if you're talking about a 5-round fight, Brad, efficiency does come into play, and we have seen Aziz struggle. Oh, that body kick. Struggle sometimes with a bit of the cardio in the later rounds.
We've seen this before, though. I think it was in his last fight against Ariel Petita when we saw Sarnavский getting backed up like this. He actually knocked Ariel Petita off his feet with a clean, straight right hand. So you can see he does have the power when he is going backwards.
Yeah, in that performance, what was particularly impressive and what he's putting to show now is the technical side of his game. It was clinical, technical until it needed to be devastating, and then he unleashed that right hand to finish Ariel Petita. And then also you flip to the Henderson Batista, becoming the first man to finish that Goliath of a Brazilian. Did it in just 2 minutes, 11 seconds. But Aziz has proven himself in title fight after title fight. Oh, that right hand caught him. And he just adds pressure after pressure. He does not allow space. First takedown attempt though, Brad.
Yeah, unsuccessful, but he went from a singles, switched it straight up to a body lock as Alexander Sarnavский pinned up against the cage.
Okay, there was I thought something happened there. Sarnavский, I think, got a low cup kick in on Abdulaziz, just checked he was all right. And we separate, we go again. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in round number 1, scheduled for 5-minute rounds.
Abdulaziz is finding a little bit of home with that jab, marker at the face, a little bit of redness being shown on Sarnavsky's face. That's the hard thing, he's going for that old sort of kickboxing, sort of high guard. And sometimes with these small MMA gloves, 4 ounces, they do find a way through.
Aziz charges in on that single leg.
Yeah, great defense there by Alexander Sarnavский, fighting the wrist control, breaking the grip, getting him off his legs.
He was very ready for that, Brad. When you look at the injury as well with Aziz, you've got to wonder that's going to take out of his takedowns. We don't know what that is, what sort of damage it is, whether it's just a ligament or a strain or a tear. Short shot inside from Aziz.
Yeah, some good work here on the inside by both fights, to be fair. As Abdulaziz has got the pressure up against the cage. You got that, and this is called what you call scoring. Control.
Round 1 in the books. Alexander Shlamenko there, you see him. Long-time coach, training partner of Alexander Sarnavский. And Sarnavский actually for some of this camp spent time in Kazakhstan, went over there, trained in some gyms over there, so it was very useful training for preparation. And there we see.
Did he train with Artem Vesnikov? That's what I'd like to know. That could be the next opponent if he comes through with this fight.
There we go, the graphic shows us both these fighters used to finishing fights. Both have over a 75% finish rate. And Abdul Aziz getting some instruction there. Both looking great shape though, Brad. I mean, we know this is the top end, the professional. Obviously, with gold on the line, you'll do everything you can to prepare for a bout like this. Aziz yesterday at the weigh-ins was joking. He was doing keepy up with empty water bottles. Sarnavский was second on the scale, I believe. Both really understood the test they had and respect their opponents enough to prepare properly for it. Right, round 2. Off we go. Aziz, red corner. Sarnavский, blue corner. We go again.
Good. I'm being impressed with Aziz's jab. He throws it out quite a lot.
Oh, that overhand right from Sarnavский. Again, the pressure coming from Aziz.
Yeah, let's say he's doing a good job with this sort of pressure, really not letting Alexander Sarnavский get off his kicks. We've seen it's been devastating in a few of his fights.
It feels like Sarnavский, though, Obviously, he doesn't want to get taken down by Aziz, so maybe sticking to the boxing is the game plan. Nice shot to the midsection. Oh, body shot there, ripped to the midsection by Sarnavский.
Good shot there as well.
Oh, nice overhand right. Feels like Sarnavский is letting some of the heavier shots go in this round.
It's kind of the work rate by Abdulaziz. Constantly coming forward in the face of Alexander.
He just makes the cage so small, Aziz. And again, Alexander working that midsection. Look at that, and there are welts building up across that solar plexus of Abdulaziz. He responds. You've always told me if you get hit by a shot and it hurts, you throw the same shot back.
And try and hurt them more, yeah. Ooh, that overhand right missed by an absolute whisker.
And again, he rips the midsection.
Still, I mean, yes, there are heaters. I've never seen. There's never been super clean as yet.
But this
Probably the cleanest shot have been the body shots.
Well, I was going to say that there seems to be real intent on working that midsection, dig into that liver.
Nice little kick in the back leg.
Oh, and now Aziz closes, looking for that takedown. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. Pressuring Sarnavский against the cage.
Yeah, again, he's failed to get the actual takedown. Good work by Sarnavский to stuff it, but he's imposing his will here, pressing up against the cage.
Head pressure now as well from Aziz.
That's what I feel like where Aziz kind of excels within fights when he makes it a little bit ugly, gets him hold of someone and just beats them up, gets in their face.
Oh, short elbow on the inside as well. So strong at holding this position, Aziz. Sarnavский digging for that underhook.
That's fine, the hands. He'll try and get his bum out, try and build some sort of frames.
Aziz is now just making this ugly. He's not letting Sarnavский escape from this cage.
I say maybe see him go for an inside sort of trip. Now he had a body up. But Sarnavский did a good job pummeling in, getting an underhook.
Now shoots, drops.
Drop down. Good defense there, but Sarnavский pulls him back up.
Aziz looks like he wants to see this round out. 50 seconds left.
Good head position there by Aziz as well. Like I say, he's dictating where this fight's taking place. There's that inside trip.
Oh, Sarnavский wise to it. Now he switches to the outside single.
We're going to try and run it up high, maybe, and try and sweep the standing leg. Good hand fighting here by Sarnavский, making it very difficult for him to let go.
And look how hard Aziz is working, though. Even though Sarnavский is the one that is trying to get taken down, you can see how relentless and what sort of pressure Aziz is having to use.
Yeah.
Oh, great work. Great athleticism from Sarnavский. Now the pressure. Oh! He's rocked him. The left hook connects. Oh, right on the buzzer. A good flurry of punches.
And that, for me, Brian, is the most significant shot of the whole fight.
Without a doubt, wobbled, buckled the legs almost. Aziz went back to his corner absolutely fine. Didn't seem to be too many cobwebs, but that was a significant shot from Sarnavский.
He was definitely rocked. You saw him as he just wobbled.
Here we go, let's see. There we go. They're in the clean, and this left hand just stifles the legs, yes. one more time.
Boom. Yeah, you see that left leg buckle?
But seemed to have recovered all right.
It bombs as he takes the foot, it buckles. Definitely off stance. But it was good pressure by Abziz, that literally the whole majority of that round.
Round 3 coming up, the business end of this title fight, scheduled for 5-minute rounds. And Aziz, you saw a good lot of cage control in that round, but when they separated, like you said, the most significant strike of the fight goes to Alexander Sarnavский.
Also, you got to feel now, you know, Sarnavский knows he can hurt Aziz, you know. We haven't seen that in many fights before.
Hard to think of a moment where Aziz was in really deep trouble. A double jab from Sarnavский. Circling, lots of lateral movement from a 31-year-old from Omsk. Let's see if Aziz looks to go for that takedown or even work for the clinch against the cage, Brad. Oh, listen to the connections.
Both throwing a big right hand, doing the right thing though, both bringing the heads off that center line. We see Sarnavский with a little bit of forward pressure. Throwing some heavy shots.
Sarnavский really trying to impose himself. Bringing the fight to Abdul Aziz.
Landed a nice little uppercut there as well, Brian.
Oh, now another set of hooks working the body against Sarnavский. This is a fantastic opening 1 minute 30 seconds to this third round.
Oh, another nice little right hand there landed, Brian. And it's the difference, you see a little momentum change here with Sarnavский actually going forward and throwing some heavy shots.
Oh, more inside work.
Sarnavский taking maybe a little bit of a breather.
3 minutes left. Aziz shoots for the shot. Sarnavский stuffs it. Aziz so good from this clinch though.
A little parting body shot there.
What a contest this is. That belt will be earned in full, paid in full. Two minutes 45 seconds. Aziz eats another body shot.
And let's not forget, Brian, this is the third round. Still two more rounds, 2 championship rounds to go ahead if we get that far.
Oh, a nice left hook from Aziz. That was lovely. That caught the side of the cheek of Sarnavский.
Good little movement though, still good little movement by Abdulaziz within the third round. You got to think though as well, he's way more experienced in title fights, in 5-round fights.
Circling, still that lateral movement. You've got to see this game plan is shining through from Sarnavский. Hit hard, get on your bike. Very impressive. Staying technical as well. Working the jab, working off the jab. Body shots, uppercuts.
Yeah, for me now, Abdulaziz seems to be the busier of the two.
Yeah, that pressure is coming through again. Now he's walking back, Sarnavский.
He does what he does best. He kind of makes people drown with this sort of pressure. You see Sarnavский throwing some heavy shots back, but now he's missing. This pressure is just non-stop.
He still looks fairly fresh as well.
Some heavy breaths coming from Alexander Sarnavский.
And there's something about being on that back foot, isn't there, Brad, when you don't get to breathe when you want to?
No, exactly. You're not really in choice of when this fight takes place. But you also got to think he started off this round really well. And he used a lot of energy and had Abdulaziz in some sort of trouble. But now he seemed to fade it towards the end of this round.
Oh, and look at that under there, but Sarnavский again. Great timing on that level change, Brad, but great reaction from Alexander Sarnavский. Oh, this elbow connected to the gloves. Oh, he's firing it again, and listen to the crowd as Aziz piles up the pressure.
He's just walking forward, Brian, just chipping away, just making it so uncomfortable.
Digging, no, the elbow comes over the top, wow. Great finish to the round there for Abdulaziz.
I think a lot of blood, there must be a cut open up on the left eye.
Yeah, there you go, I'm just trying to see.
I believe that was the last elbow of that round. Open uppercut. Now we're going into championship rounds. And this is going to be new area, new territory here for Alexander Sarnavский. He hasn't been here, and you got to think he does look more tired of the two.
Well, certainly in the second half of that round, like you said, it was a round of two halves almost. Sarnavский started so well, dig into the body there, we see that. But then talk us through this, the pressure from Aziz.
It was just non-stop. He kept him coming forward, and just walking through shots. Just piling pressure. Let's say not throwing powerful all the time. There's that elbow there, Brian, right at the end there. That's what opened up the cut.
Cutsman working hard on that.
Abdulaziz already off his stool in the middle.
Round 4 set to go underway here in Moscow. And we are back for ACA 112, October 4th.
60-й раунд.
Touch gloves, and off we go again. Sarnavский in the blue corner, Abdulaziz in the red. And again, instantly starting with that pressure, Aziz.
Yeah, right in the face.
Feels like a fire has been lit underneath the Grozny fighter, and now he's starting to connect more. Now he's looking for the takedown, drives to the fence.
Yeah, you kind of feel a little bit of a momentum change now.
Trying to get it to the mat. Good athleticism from Sarnavский.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of defending all these takedown attempts. But this is what we saw at the end of the third round. Some beautiful elbows, and again, he's tried it.
Oh, stepping elbow as well. Sarnavский exits. Some blood coming from that left eye now.
There's some signs of the battle showing on Alexander Sarnavsky's face.
And we talked about it on the intros. You can be technical against Aziz. You can try and throw power against Aziz, but what you'll always be met with is this pressure, Brad.
Yes, he's second to none. He's like, he reminds me of sort of like a Diaz sort of style where he's just always in your face, not giving you a second to breathe. And you had that sort of cardio. You get the chance where you could break some fighters mentally by just keep coming forward, take what they've had. He's took what Alexander has done. That eye is starting to bother him a little bit.
We're starting to swell up as well, Brad, if you can see that left side. Again, you got a lot of small bones in there. And he keeps touching that eye, Brad.
He keeps wiping it. The blood may be going into the eye. We can't see from this angle. And also you kind of feel like the pop that Alexander had in the first few rounds, it seemed to diminish a little bit now.
Aziz still with a high output. Sarnavский still throwing hard.
It's that work rate, he's finding it hard to keep up with the output.
Sarnavский, we saw in the Henderson Batista fight, we saw in the Ariel Patia fight, he is dangerous for every second he is on his feet.
Yeah, halfway through this round.
Oh, this is turning into a real brawl now, Brad.
He's making this really uncomfortable.
Not giving him an inch.
Constant pressure, good footwork.
Oh, and now now the hooks. He's chasing him down. That damage is building up.
The lion feels the tiger wilting.
This is a very strong round from Aziz. Look at that, got his range with the left, fed the right through the gap.
Still having trouble trying to get this takedown. Really good defense still.
Sarnavский trying to drop down, get those double unders out of the way.
Just driving his head into the chin.
Everything's just uncomfortable about fighting Aziz. An elbow over the top.
Like, it's kind of one of those, like, just, you want to say, just get off me. Just leave me alone for a minute. Let me just regain my thoughts. Now he's making it, he's putting his hand in his face, he's pushing him, see there? The elbows,
there we
beautiful
go.
work.
That elbow came through hard and straight. And now he's charging, but again, Sarnavский able to somehow stay on his feet. 50 seconds left in this fourth round. This has been an absolute battle of a round.
And this is the thing, a lot of people call it dirty or ugly sort of fight, but it's not. It's beautiful sort of violence. It's just, you know, what he's doing there in those little situations, making someone life absolute hell, is a talent in his own.
Double underhooks for Sarnavский. More pressure from Abdulaziz. 20 seconds left in this fourth round. One final round to come.
Yeah, again, he's putting his forearm in the face. Little body shot coming up back out to the head. I'll probably see him break off in a minute, throw an elbow, especially with the 10 seconds. Ready?
Yeah, now he's trying to find some space for that. Let's see.
There's
there you
the
go. And the hook answered by Sarnavский.
He's desperate for this takedown. I've kind of got a feeling he's got a bet with someone they can take him down. Or they both had some kind of side bet. But now you see, it seems to be one way sort of the momentum of this fight. It's going to be super, super hard to change it for Alexander Sarnavский. But yeah, again, I'm still really impressed how he is. He's still defending all these takedowns.
And he has weathered the storm there. That round, look at some of the action, Brad. The elbows over the top. The inside dirty boxing against the cage. Just the grinding head position. Everything about it is pain and ugliness.
It's just like dirty sort of boxing on the inside, just chipping away. Constant sort of pressure in your face.
And we have one round left to go here at ACA 111. It has been a spectacular round. Just saw Sarnavский, his coach, his team, will him on.
But we've seen things that happen early on this card. We saw Sak get dropped down by Alexei Buchurin, who was winning the fight comfortably.
Yeah,
so this could happen.
This is MMA, and this is the fifth and final round. Who can claim that lightweight title? Oh!
And there you go, that's a beautiful 1-2 and some good clean striking here.
Aziz still pushing forward. Sarnavский, though, when he left his corner, he gave them a look. He didn't look like a man broken. He looked like a man with a mission. And let's see if he can complete that mission, or can Abdulaziz claim the ACA title as well, to hang on a rack alongside his ACB one.
Oh! You kind of just feel like Abdulaziz not even breaking a sway. It looks like this could be the, if you look at this round, this could be the second round. Look at that, constant pressure on work.
And now looking for the takedown again, Brad, right in front of us. Yeah, trying to put those hands together.
I've got a feeling he's not going to get this one either. Just these hands are not locked. Sarnavsky's doing a good job, but he's getting a bit closer with the legs. Yeah. Yeah, again, good defense.
He's on the inside from Abdulaziz. Clock ticking down, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Sarnavский exits stage right. Oh, big shots from both these lightweights. Aziz the one with the forward pressure. Sarnavski tries to push him back with a long jab.
Look at that constant, really good footwork as well.
Oh, and steps in. Sarnavski, though, finds space to exit.
Well, that is a real skill in its own right, that forward sort of pressure and cutting someone off in a round octagon. No, sorry, not round octagon, a round cage.
Round cage, mate. Oh. Up against the cage, though, once again, is the back of Alexander Sarnavski right in front of us here in the commentary booth. Aziz just not giving him any quarter, keeping him pressured up against here and keeping it ugly. Another elbow comes over the top. 2 minutes, 20 seconds now in this fifth and final round. My goodness.
Yeah, you kind of feel that Abdulaziz is like a man on a mission. His whole fight really focused, stuck to his game plan, and imposed his will.
You saw in the VT on the intro just how much it meant to him. I mean, he's not a man that is emotional outside of the cage, but you could sense the emotion, the want, the will to claim that ACA title. Sarnavski, though, 1 minute 55 seconds, wipes the blood away from his face. Can he turn this round around? A real treat of a battle, Brad.
Coming into the last minute and a half of the round, big swing and a miss by Abdulaziz.
Oh, overhand right from Sarnavski connects with the forehead of Aziz. He was able to rock him in round one. Oh, jump knee right to the midsection. A wince from Aziz there. Bloodied, bruised, but not beaten. Alexander Sarnavski circles out once again, trying to push back the lion, push back Aziz.
Coming up to the last minute of the final round.
Nice clinch game here. And we see these uppercuts again. Both of them dropping them in. This has been a tough, grueling contest between these two world-class lightweights. Aziz tried relentlessly to get Sarnavski down. Sarnavski stuffed every one of the takedowns. Brad Sarnavski hurt Aziz in the end of the first round. But after halfway through round two, Aziz has just added pressure and damage. And now 25 seconds stand between one of these men and the lightweight title.
Yeah, for me, the thing that will stand out for me in this whole fight is Aziz has managed to control where this fight takes place and the distance, always coming forward.
And the final seconds of this epic battle come to a conclusion. The crowd are on their feet. They throw punch after punch. Wow! What a battle, what a fight, my goodness. Toe-to-toe action, pressure from Aziz, deadly strikes as well, taking some damage from Sarnavski, the body work from Sarnavski, in particular in the early rounds, but even that was not enough to stop that forward pressure. What a fight they treated us to, Brad.
Yeah, indeed, Brian. I mean, like, a lot on the line for both of these fights tonight. They did not fail to deliver in a very, very... I mean, like, I just want to know what the output of the punches. There were so many punches thrown here on close range.
And you can see it now. Talk us through some of this action.
For me, this is the story of the whole fight. You just see Abdulaziz with that forward pressure, just coming forward, just really smothering, not letting Alexander to get much clean work off. We saw, I believe it was in the second round, we saw Abdulaziz get rocked a little bit, but that was it really. From then on, it was literally forward, forward, forward. One motion by Abdulaziz.
Для награждения добро пожаловать в октагон министр спорта Чеченской Республики Хамзат Залимханович Кадыров.
Gonna bring the fighters into the middle, make this one official.
Итак, уважаемые дамы и господа, по завершении пятираундового чемпионского боя обратимся к судейским запискам. 48-46, 49-46, 49-46, 48-47 и 49-46. Таким образом, единогласным решением судей одержал победу и стал чемпионом ACA в легком весе Абдул Азиз,
A bell being presented by Marabek.